It's your boy Absolute in this bitch. What's going on, guys? Coming at you guys with another video, and look at me, the upload spilled out like a motherfucker. For all you young boys watching this video, just stick to girls having cooties. It'll help you a lot in the long run. And also, you probably shouldn't be watching this video anyway, because I kind of have a bad mouth. But that is beside the point. Let's get into my first crush. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, what about Bertha? Wasn't Bertha your first crush? You know, you liked Bertha in the last video. We talked about that fight. You liked Bertha. Isn't she your first crush? No, fuck Bertha. Dumb bitch, curse me. Okay, I'm just playing. Bertha doesn't really count. She was a third grade crush, so this whatever. This is my technical first real crush. I was a little bit older, didn't really count in third grade. If you was just fast, people liked you. Doesn't really count that way. I'm talking like middle school, people actually like you because you don't run fast. In third grade, girls thought you had a big dick if you could run fast. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So this was my first crush, and this crush actually lasted for 4 years. This is why I say to you young boys that girls always have cooties until you're 45. Don't fuck nobody till you're 45. Don't get a crush on nobody till you're 45. It'll save you a lot of trouble and crying and tears and shit like that. Alright, so once again, we gotta set the scene. This started back in 5th grade, and let's call the girl Tori, just for video's sake. So there was a girl named Tori, and I thought she was so cold in 5th grade. 5th grade her, she was the coldest girl in the world. I was like, damn girl. I didn't say that. I didn't actually say that because I was a little bitch, but you know, I thought it in my head, and she could probably tell that I was thinking that. But anyway, I met her in 5th grade. But in 5th grade, I was kind of like the cool kid, you know. I had like a bunch of people that we chilled around with, big squad of us, you know, and I was pretty much that nigga in 5th grade, or kind of that nigga, a little bit. Everybody knew me, I knew everybody else. But anyway, I liked Tori, and she was like really cool. Always talked to her. Didn't really flirt with her though, because I didn't know how to flirt. It was 5th grade, me. I didn't have no fucking game. But back in middle school days, I was always a really big kid. In elementary school, I was like, you know, normal-ish, you know, body size or whatever. But once I hit middle school, once I found out what Call of Duty was, it went downhill from there. Started playing MW2 and COD 4 and shit, and yeah, it went downhill from there. But I was a big kid in 5th grade, so obviously if you just looked at us, you could tell that, you know, it probably was gonna work out. She was just this cold ass 5th grader. Maybe I shouldn't say cold ass 5th grader, because I sound like a pedophile. If anyone's watching this video and you think I don't like 5th graders, I don't find any 5th grader cold nowadays, so this is just 5th grade. My mind is 5th grade right now, so I think it's okay for me to say cold ass 5th grader. Don't call Keemstar fucking scarce. I don't like 5th graders. And if you were an outsider looking, then you could tell from miles away that I had no fucking chance with this girl. But that wasn't gonna stop your boy. We don't quit, because in a manner of speaking, I guess I did quit because I didn't actually get her number until like 7th or 8th grade, which was like 3 years later. But I talked to her on the daily, but we would talk and I would think she was flirting with me, but I guess she wasn't. I don't know. But 5th grade, me being a pussy, we couldn't flirt back. We didn't know how to flirt, so we just sat there and we just talked as friends. So I probably got friend zoned way in the beginning. So fast forward a couple years later, we was in 7th grade, and I almost got caught. I think this actually might have been 8th grade. But y'all know back in the day when you had your squad, and y'all would go on Xbox, and y'all just talk about shit. Y'all talk about the girls, y'all talk about the money, y'all talk about future dreams and shit like that. Well, if you didn't, I feel sorry for you, because me and my squad did. We would get on Xbox around midnight every Friday and just talk about bitches, talk about money, talk about all kinds of shit, you know, just stuff like that. It was just only 3 of us, so we do it at nighttime. That way, you know, how when you're tired, you're more likely to say stuff you wouldn't normally say when you're awake. So we do it at midnight because we'd all get tired around then. That's when your real nigga comes out of you, when you're just sitting there slumped. But we would sit there and talk, and then I eventually told my squad, you know, who I liked at that point. I didn't tell them that I liked her for like 2 years before that, because that would have been bad. So I just told them that I liked her, and obviously in return, they told me who they liked, and we had that conversation that night, and it was all cool. Next day at school, one of them niggas snitched. I don't know who the fuck snitched, but one of them told some girls, and the girls was friends with Tori. And I was like, oh shit, she gonna find out I like her. She gonna find out I like her. I'm not ready for this. My dick ain't big enough yet. I don't know what the fuck to do. Help me. Mother having a mini heart attack. It's like, oh, don't tell her that I like her. Please, I'm not ready for this yet. Luckily, the girls, you know, they kind of drop it. They forget about it. They were trying to blackmail us some shit. It was like, we won't tell if you give me some snacks at lunch for a week. I'm like, these bitches played us, huh? So for that whole week of school, I ain't have no snacks. Actually, that's a lie. I used to steal snacks. Don't do it, kids, but I was a hungry ass nigga. I told you I was a large nigga back then, so I needed some snacks. So you know how they would leave snacks on like the side of the counter? Just, you know, grab a couple of them, put it in your book bag or your pocket, and be about your day. And I still bought them snacks too. I call it finessing. So now we fast forward to freshman in high school, and obviously still being a big nigga. She was, you know, getting colder by the minute, which is good, because I can actually say that now. She's a freshman. Probably still shouldn't say it, but, and I liked her, and I was like, you know what, I think it's about time. It's been 4 years I like this girl. I'm about to put on the moves on her, finally. So I go up to her, you know, start talking to her, chatting. Hey girl, what's good? It's been that absolute mat game that I had freshman year. I didn't get her number, obviously. Did you honestly expect anything less? But I got her number, and we talked every so often. Every couple days, she hit me up, I hit her up. But after the casual talking, you know, from like a week or two, or maybe even a month, there was one day where my main nigga, this is my nigga from like kindergarten, he came over to my house, and there was this girl that lived in my neighborhood. Fuck her, by the way. Fuck her. She didn't even get a fake name in this video. Well, actually, you know what? We'll give her a fake name. Let's call her Edward. My dude that came over to my house, he was one of the dudes that was in that Xbox chat that we was in back in 7th grade. He came over, and me, Eduardo, and my dude, we all went to the pool to go hang out or just chill. Eduardo, she was that kind of girl that was just fake as fuck. Every time we just chill by ourselves, me and Eduardo, because I would just chill with her every so often. She'd be like, come outside, you know, we can walk around the neighborhood or whatever. I'm like, that's fine. We walk around, we chill, we be cool. But the second someone else came around, she would always be fake to me. She would always, like, you know, come at my neck, try and roast me, you know, just acted so different, like just these fake bitches. But obviously with my nigga coming over, same thing happened. But we was at the pool and she always started pissing me off. I don't know what she said, but she already pissed me off for some bullshit. So my nigga ended up telling her who I like. I didn't really care, I was cool with it. I was cool with her, no, I didn't think she would do anything ignorant. But that's where I made the mistake at, thinking she would not do nothing like that. So after he tells her who I like, she was like, I'm gonna tell her that you like her. You know, I'm sitting here fighting her for her phone. I'm ready to dolphin dive this bitch into the pool to avoid this message getting over to my girl. She's over there running around the pool like, I'm gonna text her, like, you like her. I'm sitting there like, alright, but if I catch you, you're gonna fucking drown. You will not make it out this pool alive. But after enough running around, she sends the message and we just sit there. I'm sitting here pissed. I'm looking at her like I'm about to fuck her up. We're sitting there in silence, waiting for a response. 2 minutes go by, no response. 5 minutes go by, no response. This is how you know it really hurts, because I remember exactly how long it took. 8 minutes later, she responded by saying, oh, that's cute, but I want to be friends. Actually, I have a boyfriend now. Really? You got a boyfriend now? Excuse me? Boyfriend? Really? You got a boyfriend? Okay. At that point in my life, my heart was broken. It could never be repaired. And she had a boyfriend, and I was sitting there ass out on a crush that I had for 4 years. I'm pretty sure her and her boyfriend dated for like a year or something like that. I don't know if they date now or not, but just hearing her say we can be friends just tore me in half. And this is why I tell you youngsters, if you like a girl, she has cooties. And just keep it at that. Girls are not always there for you, but Pornhub is, so fap away. Hope you guys enjoyed my misery. If you do, please drop a subscribe down below and slap a like on the video. But it's been your boy Absolute, and I am absolutely out this bitch. I'll catch all you beautiful people in the next video. Stop calling me. Hello?
Hey.
What do you want?
What do I want?
What do you want?
What's your toot for?
My toot is because I'm making a video and you interrupted my outro. But it's been your boy Absolute, and I'm absolutely out this bitch. Catch y'all in the next video. I'm out. I'm recording this after the video. But do me a favor, check out my MGRC response. It's about 7 minutes long. I don't expect you to watch everything, but if you like watching raw clips, then that's a good video for you. It'll be the first link in the description down below. Check it out, drop a like on it, and tweet out #MythAbsolute. Voice just went out right there. But do me a favor, go on Twitter and tweet out #MythAbsolute for me. It means a lot. You can also tag the leaders in my response to Myth. I'll put their links down below too if you want to tag them in it. It's much appreciated. The more people that tag it and hashtag it, the better chances I got in getting in. Maybe, I don't really know how that works, but at least they're more likely to see my response. But do me a favor, like the video, tweet it on Twitter, and I appreciate everything. Much love to you guys. I'm about to hit 5K views on my channel. Appreciate all the support. It's been Absolute. Deuces.